Hello, I have 1 week before I start school again, so I thought it would be fun to do like a everything I knit in the week video. So I was working all morning, it's the afternoon now. I got a little bit of stuff done, I have video of that. Got like 3 repeats of my socks done. I'm making some sourdough right now. It's chilling out, getting ready. So I'm gonna finish that and then I'm going to go meet a friend for coffee. I'm gonna go meet another friend for coffee because everybody's going back to school, so I'm cramming in like as much social interaction as I can get. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna head out, and hopefully I'll get some knitting done tonight after I'm back. The pressed flower socks were my first attempt ever at mosaic knitting, and I really enjoyed them. At the beginning, I kind of went to Fair Isle automatically and kept having to rub them back. But once I got into the pattern of the rhythm of slipping stitches and knitting stitches, it became pretty easy. The pattern's really memorizable, which is nice because socks are kind of a mindless project for me. So I really enjoyed that aspect of these. Bread is ovening. I just finished my swatch for my gun test knit. Look at that. She's amazing. This is in Tula Tweed for my sister. It is like very much not my color palette at all, but I'm so excited to work with it. I think it'll be so fun. So I just took some photos of that to send to the test group. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go get ready for coffee and I'm gonna leave. This will be delightful. I'm so excited. All right, it's Thursday. It's work training day. We're gonna get ready and we're gonna go. I'm gonna get to knit this entire 8 hours. So I'm gonna pick a couple of projects to bring with me. I had hoped that I have a sweaters quantity on the way right now. I really hoped that it would be here by today so I could start my sweater, but you know, it's okay. I guess this is a hard launch that my YouTube background is right behind my bed. So yeah, I sit on my bed and I film all my YouTube videos. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my stuff. I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna hop in the shower. So I have time to go to the gym. Alright, bye. Okay, so I just got out of work. I went to work, I got a lot done. Here, let me pull out my sock from my bag really quick so I can show you. Okay, so here is where we're at. I've got a lot of sock. So this line right here is where I was at before yesterday. Yesterday I worked this repeat. So I got 2 repeats done. Well, I guess it's technically 1 repeat of the chart. But I got 2 flowers done while I was at work today. It just looks so good. I got a lot of compliments on this while I was working on it. But yeah, so that went well. It was long. I'm tired. I went to the gym after. And then I came to Fancy Tiger Crafts here in Colorado. They are moving locations and they were having this moving sale. And I wanted to go see if there was any yarn left. And there wasn't much, but I did snag a couple of things. So I want to show you. This is like $70 worth of yarn and I got it for like $30. So that's great. So I got, it's getting super blown up by the camera right now. I got this here we go. It's really pretty white Targhee. Targhee? Targhee, I don't know. But it's like this cream color. It's 50 grams. It looks nice. This was like the last, they had this and a bunch of Lena left, and I don't like that yarn. It's like a linen and cotton and wool blend, and I find it very itchy, so I wasn't gonna pick that up. I got this. I got a skein of Neighborhood Fiber Co. Arbor. So this is really pretty. It's picking up as like very black on camera. I can't decide what color this is. In the lighting inside of the store, this looked blue, and out here it looks black. Either way, I think it would make a really good hat. It's hand-dyed. It's pretty. I think this is non-superwash. Yeah, non-superwash merino. Should be really nice. It looks really good, actually, in the camera lighting. But yeah, it should be fun. I actually think these two would work really well together. I almost wonder if this would be like a good colorwork something. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. So I have those two, and then I also got this tiny little pack of yellow because I really want to make bee socks, and this was like a little bit of yellow and not a ton, because I know I only want to do like the repeat like once or twice for the design that I have in my head. So they just had this, so I picked it up. It's like 50 yards or something. It's tiny baby yellow. It's just wool. Should be easy. Will work for my color work. So yeah, kind of a score, honestly. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm super excited to take that home and brag to my family. I bought so much yarn this last week. Like, I used I only knit from stash the entirety of 2023, and I knit through everything. Like, the only yarn that I have left is for socks, and that's great, but like, I feel like I need to stock up now because I don't have anything that I can work on right now. All I'm working on is those pressed flowers socks. I'm waiting for a sweater's quantity to get to me right now from Knit Picks. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to start that this week. This is going to be a really boring vlog if I only get to work on these pressed flowers socks this whole time. Which, like, isn't bad, but like, I really am craving a sweater and some mohair. But yeah, so pretty good score, pretty happy with what I got. We will see, we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to get this sweater's quantity that I've been waiting on. This shipping hasn't updated. I ordered this like a week and a half ago, and the shipping still hasn't updated. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that by like tomorrow or the day after. I'm planning on starting a hat tomorrow if I don't hear back from them. I really need to like get something else on my needles because my hands hurt after working on this sock for so long. But yeah, I'm gonna go drive home in the atrocious Denver traffic. I'll see you later. All right, I am on my second meeting of the day on Thursday. It's noon. I woke up late today and had to hop like right on work, so I didn't have time to film before. But I am just sitting here on my virtual call working on my wedding shawl that I just dropped like 3 stitches from. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That's better. But yeah, I am waiting for this one to start. I'll be done in a couple of hours here. But yeah, I am just working on this guy. We're starting to get like actually enough length on it that I can start to think about how it's actually going to look when it sits on. This is the Wrap Me Up sweater scarf that I'm modding to put this cable in. I love this cable. There's a matching one. Well, not matching. I have them both. I'm doing them like alternating, so they're not the exact same braid. Because I want this one like goes up and this one like goes down. You see that? Yeah, because I want them to look different. But yeah, so there'll be one on the top and one on the bottom. It'll be really cute. But yeah, I'm just kind of grinding away at that. I'm hoping to get a couple repeats down on it. I just want to work on this like often enough that I'm not gonna fall behind, because I'm really worried about like setting it down for all of summer and then coming back and having like 90 inches of scarf to knit, because it's a lot bigger than I thought it was when I bought the pattern. Like, I bought it a year early, and I'm really glad that I'm starting it this early, because I think if I had started it like 6 months before like I was planning, it would not have gotten done in time. It is so much fabric. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm making it in merino cashmere and tin silk mohair. It's like, I wanted to make it out of expensive yarn. I don't know why. I just wanted it to be like I just wanted the materials to be really nice, to really enjoy working on it, and to have it as like a thing to remind me of how excited I am. Okay, I am finally done with work. It was like the longest 5 hours of my life, but it's okay, because now I have the entire afternoon to do some knitting. I just got some sourdough bread started. I have an autolaise going right now, so I have like an hour before I need to do anything with that. And I have about 2 hours before the events of the evening begin. So I have this hat that I tried to make my mom for Christmas that completely failed. Well, it didn't completely fail, but it like mostly failed. So it's this double layer hat. I have it kind of taken apart right now because it doesn't fit. But so the blue is the outside and then the fluffy is the inside. It's a delightful hat. It's super warm, but I didn't account for how thick this would be. Like, if you look at it, it's like, I don't know how to show this on camera. It's like a couple of inches thick. And because of that, it's really tight on her head. So I'm going to be remaking it. So I have some drops of air in blue. I have the rest of that fluffy skin. I can also take that hat apart if I need to, which I probably will. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast that on and get that going. I'm going to count. I didn't use a pattern for this. So I'm going to count how many stitches I have in this hat, and then I'm going to add 2 inches worth of stitches based on the gauge that I have for this, just to make sure that it fits and like also is snug. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm just doing a long tail cast on here. Okay. We have a hat, kind of. Actually, I'm gonna just put a couple more on here because I feel like it, just to be safe. 4, 5, 6, like that. Maybe 6 is overkill. Let's do 3 more. Happy medium. Okay. We've cast on. I'm gonna get cooking on this. I'm gonna turn on, I really like watching anime, especially over break, because I feel like I can just like go through a whole season. I've watched like 3 different seasons over break, and I'm about to finish Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I'm on the season finale of season 3 right now, and then I have season 4 to try to get through before I'm back in school. It's like impossible for me to watch TV once I am in school. So I do as much of it as I can over the summer and over break. So I am going to do that. We'll see. I'll probably check in after that hour is up. I'll go check on the sourdough, and then I'll check back in here. I'll show you the sourdough too. I'm making chocolate chip bread right now. It's about to be amazing. It's about to be a snack. I made cinnamon raisin bread for the first time this week, and it like changed my entire life, and now all I want to make is like sweet bread. So that's what I'm making today. I just got done with the nightly activities, and we're back to knitting. We have this much done on the hat, which is not much, but we'll see how much I can get done tonight. All right, it is the morning of Saturday. I just got back from a delightful workout, and we got like 2-3 inches done last night on the hat. It's a good deal. I did not feel like working on this today though, so I'm gonna go work on my wedding shawl for a little bit while I watch a movie. It's football day, so it's also lots of knitting while I work on football day. All right, we are back from church. It is incredibly cold out. I'm wearing like all of the warmest knits I own. You can't see my wool socks, but they're on. It's incredibly cold, so I'm planning on staying at home and getting a lot of work done. Yesterday I ended up not getting any filming done. It was just ended up being really busy, and I wasn't really planning on that. But I did get some yarn in the mail yesterday night. I haven't opened it yet. So I'm planning on going home, opening that, buying the pattern for sweater number 28 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, winding that up and starting on that sweater. I'm probably not going to swatch because I don't feel like it. Probably just going to start and see where it goes. But it should be fun. I'm excited. I have some Knit Picks Hawthorne and some Knit Picks Aloft. Both in like, the Aloft is in like this oatmeal color, and then the Hawthorne I'm gonna dye, so it should be a fun day. Okay, we've got our goods. So my initial plan when I ordered this yarn was to get all of this cream fingering and all of this brown mohair right here and dye this cream with coffee and make like a latte colored sweater was my initial idea, and do like a light brown and do this that way. But now that I have it and I'm looking at it, I feel like this fingering is like much more of a cream than I thought, and I'm wondering how this would look just by, like the color that it is held with this mohair, because also this mohair is a little bit darker than I thought it would be. So like, I feel like putting these together might actually be really pretty. It'll be a little bit lighter than I think it would be if I dyed it. Obviously. Obviously it would be lighter. But I think that's okay. I think I would like that. I don't know. The problem is that like, if I take these out of the hanks and wind them up, and if I decide that I don't like it and I want to dye it again, I have to re-hank the yarn, which wouldn't be awful, but like I don't really want to do. But I think I'm gonna wind one up and do a swatch and just like see what it would look like. Because right now, like just looking at it, I think it would be good. It's hard to tell because the lighting, I'm in my basement, which is where like my my ball winder and my Swift are at, because my desk is like the only big open space that I have to like clamp something onto and wind. So the lighting isn't great down here because it's all for my like little overhead light bulbs. And the LEDs that are right above me, which makes everything look kind of dim, but that's okay. So I just like, I know it's not great, but like that's not white. It's definitely a cream. And if you put these two together, even in this lighting, I don't know, do you see what I mean? Like, I think that looks really good together. I kind of like the marl thing that would give me. So I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna wind it up and see. So I'll come back to you once I have everything wound, I guess, and we'll see. Oh, and yeah, I'm wearing my ranunculus today. You couldn't see it before because I was in my big jacket, but yeah, we have the ranunculus, we have Positivity beanie, and we have my Ovis socks all the way down here because it is -2 here in Colorado today. But yeah, so I'm gonna go grab lunch and then I'll come back down and we will give her a go and just see. Alright, it is like 4 p.m. It's been a delightful knitting day. I just finished my swatch for sweater number 28. It's looking awesome. I wanted to see what it looked like with the natural color, and it's amazing. Like, it's just this really pretty light brown. The mohair kind of brings it up to the exact right spot. So as of right now, I'm just kind of gonna roll with it. I don't feel like dyeing it. I think it looks fantastic, so yeah, I'm gonna measure out my swatch. I think I'm close enough in gauge. I'm gonna measure anyway to be good, but I'm gonna do that. And then I just got my pattern for the Gone cardigan by Dalbadore. I am testing the Erin version of that pattern, and she just sent it out, but I found a couple of things at the beginning of the pattern, so I'm gonna wait to start that until I hear back on clarification. But that should be fun. I should be able to do some of that tomorrow. I'm planning on being home all day, so it should be delightful. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna work on. I don't really want to start sweater number 28, since I know I'm gonna be starting the gown tomorrow. I might just work on my mom's hat and be good. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna work on mom's hat for a little bit. Give that a couple of hours, see how that feels, and then maybe after that I'll cast on if it feels right. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna head back downstairs and have some tea and some soup because I am just so cold. I just like curl up on the couch in like so many layers. I still have my hat on and wool socks and everything. I'm in so many layers and I'm still so cold. So I'm gonna go and get that together and then we'll move from there. So this is that swatch that I was talking about. I think this just looks so good. Like, it's only grown on me as I've looked at it. I'm coming back and editing this video now and doing my voiceovers, and like, I'm even more in love with this than I was when I swatched it. And it was initially just because I didn't want to wait to dye the yarn, but I haven't even started that sweater yet, and it's been a week and a half since I filmed this video, and like, I'm in love with it. It is Monday. It is cold. It is a high of -2 here today. I'm not planning on leaving my house, and I am definitely feeling kind of achy, feeling kind of headachy. The weather always does bad things to basically every chronic illness I have. It triggers my migraines, and it triggers my EM and my Raynaud's because I don't like temperature. So I think it's going to be a very low energy, low effort day today. I just took some of my medication to hopefully like take some of the pressure off. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do some knitting. I started my Gone this morning when I woke up. It's not with me right now, it's in the basement, but it's looking really, really good. I'm just doing, I think that what I'm working on right now is like the what is it called? The button band. I think that you start with the back of the neck with the button band and then you work from there, but we will see. So I'm starting on that. I'm taking it slow. I'm gonna try to be really gentle just in general today. I'm gonna make some bread. I'm gonna probably play some Stardew Valley if my head relaxes. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a low energy day. So I'm gonna go watch some TV and care for myself, and I will see you later. So I ended up feeling quite better on Monday. I actually felt really good in the afternoon. So I started to get going on my Gone, and with the benefit of hindsight, I now know that I was doing this button band so wrong. First I knit it twice as long as it needed to be. I realized that I did that. I ripped it back, and then I didn't realize that I was supposed to pick up from the other side of the button band to lengthen it. So I just like started going. So all of the rest of the clips that you're gonna see of me knitting on Monday, I am knitting this Gone completely wrong. And I ended up ripping out the entire thing, all of the progress that I had made on it, which is fine. I caught back up pretty quick. But yeah, so I now would probably not make the same decisions that I made then. But yeah, I really am enjoying this project. It's so fun. Like, the texture is just amazing, and the yarn is so fun to work with. Even though I wouldn't wear it, like, at all. Like, it's not something that I would reach for, I don't think. It's, like, so fun to work on. I'm so excited that somebody that I love is gonna wear it a lot, because I'm kind of jealous. Like, it's a magnificent yarn, and it looks so good. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, and I'm gonna do some cardigan knitting here, and then we're gonna move on. This is our last day before school starts, so I'm kind of in like panic mode trying to get a lot of knitting done on my last day. So I've been down here knitting the beginning of my gon, as I was talking about, and I just realized that I made this like twice as long as I needed to. I've already started ripping it back. I started ripping it back before I remembered that I was filming this week. But that green marker is where I was supposed to have stopped, and I knit this like literally more than twice as long as it needed to be. I just like got really into the slip stitch rib, I guess. I don't know. I just like kept going. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip this out, and keep following the pattern like you're supposed to. This is a test knit too. Like, I'm supposed to have the pattern open and like look at it. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna rip the rest of this out. Looks gorgeous though. Having fun. As you can see, I got onto the body of my gon really quickly. Again, this all got ripped out later, but I did really enjoy working on it that first time and getting that rib pattern down. This was the last thing that I did before I went back to school. I know this wasn't technically a week since it was only the 5 days, but I didn't think to film this video until that Wednesday. So this is a quote-unquote week. This is probably more than I get done most weeks anyway, because most weeks I'm working more and I'm in school, and this is, you know, my last 5 days of break. So I hope you really enjoyed this. This was so fun for me to film. I've never tried doing anything that was kind of day by day, more slice of life type of stuff. It's definitely a learning curve, and it's definitely something that I think I'll improve on as I keep doing it. So what did you think of the new format? Was it fun? Would you like to see another week worth of knitting at some point? Was it interesting, or do you just prefer the sit-down podcast type videos? Let me know down in the comments section if you have an opinion. But yeah, I really loved filming this, and I had a lot of fun, so thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you made it this far, you're awesome. If you enjoyed this, feel free to go down to the description and check out my social media, my Ravelry. Pop me a like, pop me a subscribe if you feel like it. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. It's a nice like reflection to see how much I actually get done in a week. I feel like as knitters we can feel like nothing happens while we're working, because the progress is so slow, built on day by day. But when you're looking at the difference between like Wednesday and this Monday, I've gotten so much done this week. So this was really fun video to make. This was a fun video to edit. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!